Okay. So this is March 9, and we're going to present a lot of good information this month. So today, this is our agenda for today. My name is Octavio Mojica. I'm the parent involvement specialist and the JPAC coordinator. This is like our JPAC, which is our J-Town Parent Advisory Council. That's our all Jordan meeting. Our police department will not be here today. They have all patrols working today, but we don't have one today to give us a report. They were here last month and the month prior, and we're hoping to have them next month as well. So we can start with our representatives of the 9th District office, where I don't know if I have Veronica and Carla, and they're going to let us know what's going on in the 9th District. Anything that you want to share with us?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. So my name is Carla. I'm a social work intern for the Vice Mayor. So I'm just representing District 9 today. Just a few updates. Let me pull up my notes. So the City Council.
Oh, sorry, Carla. Sorry to interrupt. I forgot. Let me let also other folks know that we also have Spanish translation of everything that's happening in the meeting. In the bottom bar of the Zoom, there's an interpretation button. You click on it, and then I'll be in the other feed saying in Spanish, so we have a smooth meeting. Para todos aquellos que hablan español, esta reunión va a ser interpretada por su servidor. En la parte de abajo de su Zoom tienen un botón que dice interpretación. Ustedes lo oprimen ahí y voy a estar yo traduciendo para ustedes todo lo que esté pasando aquí en español. ¿Ok? Vamos a empezar con el departamento de policía. No puede estar con nosotros el día de hoy, pero tenemos representantes del 9º distrito. Tenemos a Carla y a Verónica que están representando y nos van a dar una actualización de lo que está pasando en el 9º distrito. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, so also if you can type your emails on the chat, and then we're just trying to see who was here and stuff. So just a few updates from me and Veronica. The city council meetings are going to return in person starting this coming Tuesday, March 15th. Again, it's at the Long Beach City Hall, 411 West Ocean Boulevard. And then there's free parking on the structure on Broadway. And then y'all may have already seen this. There's a new restaurant in Uptown called La Super Birria. Birria, I don't know if I said that right. Sorry. And it's right across the street from Jordan High School. And apparently they're one of the best rated birria restaurants in Orange County. And we're going to be the first LA County location. And so there's going to be a community grand opening March 20th. And we don't have that much information yet, but I'll give some to Octavio if there's any discounts or any specials that day. And then what Vice Mayor Rex Richardson has been doing. So he's been working on policies that benefit families. So the last month he's led the passing on a policy for hotel and janitorial workers in the city. So if someone was fired due to COVID, now that hotels are opening up again, they have the right to apply first and then get their positions back. So there's a policy that passed on that. And then he also supported orders regarding the street takeovers when cars race and do donuts late at night or super early in the morning. So he supported the orders that observers, people that are just standing there, they can get fined for just being present. So that's something new. And this is all in hopes to reduce the numbers of dangerous racing events in the community. And then I'm going to give it to Veronica. She has a few updates as well.
Hi, everyone. So I'm Veronica. I'm also a District 9 intern for the Vice Mayor's office. So just some updates on masking. I know there's been a lot of back and forth on mask mandates and when is required. So the city of Long Beach has said that in certain settings, masks are required. So for example, if you're going into a healthcare facility, jail or prisons, public transportation, homeless shelters, emergency shelters, or just school and childcare facilities, masks will be required upon entrance. As well as the vice mayor has been posting a lot about the city opening up its youth climate corps job placement. So on November 9th of 2021, City Council approved a proposal to create $5 million Long Beach Youth Climate Corp program. This grant funding is available from the state through the 2021 California for All Youth Workforce Development Program. The city is asking the community for feedback about the proposed workforce placement for the program. The Youth Climate Corps program recommends providing workforce development placements in 3 focus areas: urban greenery and natural system services, urban agricultural and food security, and waste reduction energy. So community members are encouraged to share their priorities for this program and the implementation. If you so wish to, the city has a form. I know if you follow the vice mayor on Instagram or Facebook, he has provided a link to that form. Also, there is a call for artists coloring sheet art contest. So if youth in the area, or maybe you in the area, are seeking artists and want to go ahead and enter your art into this competition at the Long Beach Airport, they are selecting 10 winners, and the winners will earn approximately $500 honorariums. So following up, the aquarium announced a high school film contest. The Aquarium of the Pacific has been excited to announce that they are hosting a high tide student film festival. So it's a unique opportunity for students in grades 9 through 12. They don't require any prior filmmaking experience. All they need is to be creative and the ability to tell a story that can inspire other individuals. There are significant cash prizes for the awards for the top 9 finalists in each of the 3 categories. So there's gold 2,000, silver 1,500, and bronze 1,000. So film video submissions are due on March 28th, and the film festival and award ceremony will take place at the aquarium on the evening of June 1st. In addition, Fundamentals of Fatherhood program in the city of Long Beach has launched a 10-week parenting class virtually. So it gives certificate of completion, it has case management and employment services, and it provides incentives. So you could write in the chat if you're interested, and I'll go ahead and give you the number for that, for the Fatherhood in Action. And also, the city of Long Beach is launching a youth program design session. So the youth development department is calling youth ages 16 to 26 to join for a design session to create a youth-led youth advisory board for the city of Long Beach. The Office of Youth Development, all participants will get a $50 cash gift card. So they're hosting 2, they're only need to attend 1. They're hosting one on Thursday, March 17th at 6 p.m. and one on Wednesday, March 23rd at 6 p.m. And finally, the District 9 is hosting an open house. So we're inviting everybody from the D9 area to join us for a free community event and get more information on updates regarding the city project views for the community partners and resources for the family. So there will be a meet and greet with the District 19, a presentation for the Go Long Beach app, and a presentation of the new District 9 map. It will be hosted on March 19th from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the Doris Community Center in Houghton Park. And that is all for us.
Yeah, I know that we said a lot of information. So I think if it's possible, we can send it to Octavio. We have like flyers for everything that we talked about. and then maybe he can pass it along to y'all. And then I just wanted to add one more thing. So there's a career fair for students. So you can give it to your children if those who are graduating, especially. So it's a virtual career fair, and there's going to be a presenter, and it'll give them like the space to ask questions. Like to professionals about like career opportunities, internship opportunities, or any like opportunities they can regarding like what they could do after high school. So it's like a career fair. Like they can ask questions. Um, so yeah, I'll put the link. They have to register for it. It's 3 dates. I'll put the website on here, and y'all can just look through it if your kid is interested. And that should be it. Does anyone have any questions for us regarding District 9 stuff?
No, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. I think that's it for us. Thank y'all for having us. I don't know if Octavio is on here. Okay.
I think he's translating. So do we go next?
Thanks, Octavio.
Okay, yes, okay. Yeah, I have to end the translation in order for you to hear me, otherwise I'm still in the other line. Okay, so thank you for all that wonderful information. And yes, definitely we will have, we pass it along to our parents. We'll have this also in our website for the Parent Center. We have all this information, so thank you, ladies. Okay, let me see. We have a special presentation next. Let me see here. Yeah. So we have a special presentation, and I think is dealing with anxiety or other techniques, I believe, or manage stress. And we have the social worker adventures for the which is a MSW program for Cal State Long Beach, right? And who's going to be presenting that? I think Jolie, you have a co-host rights.
Okay, thank you. And Mariela will introduce us.
Yes. Hi, everyone. So I just want to say thank you very much. My name is Mariela, and I'm here with my colleagues, Laura, Alejandra, Yolanda Huerta, Angelica. We have Yolanda Johnson too, and we are the social work adventures. And again, first and foremost, I want to just say thank you to Mr. Mojica for inviting us to present. And of course, the audience for giving us your attention and time. So I want to just share some backstory into why the social work adventures are here with you today. We are actually current students at the University of Long Beach. And last year we got together to see if we could be of service to the 905 zip code area. We began by doing some research, we collected some data, participated in some observations, and spoke to some stakeholders in the city of Long Beach. At the end of our research, we came to the conclusion that the 90805 is resilient, and we are definitely proud of the community. And we also wanted to make sure we provided as much support to the 90805 area, and in specific to the students of Jordan High, so that they can continue to thrive in their education and in the long term. To talk a little bit about what we came up with, I'm going to go ahead and toss it to Laura, who's going to speak about our interventions.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We collaborated with Jordan High's Wellness Center, and we learned there was a higher number of students coming into the center with similar challenges after returning to the in-person learning. To be able to serve the students in a busy wellness center, we came up with some ideas and interventions that could help support students with stress and lack of motivation. We came up with a short video and a zine to be able to help students relax and have access to a tool guide. We believe these interventions will teach strategies and coping skills to help students feel more comfortable in the classroom, focus for longer periods of time, and ultimately be more successful academically. These interventions can be practiced by students as well as teachers, faculty, and parents.
So we're gonna share the video. Yes, Miss Laura? Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
So
we're gonna go ahead and show the video.
Okay, so.
And just to give you all, again, the video's purpose is just to really be able to assist students with increasing healthy coping skills, because we do understand that with COVID happening, a lot of students were impacted. So we want to make sure that we provide the best support to our students at Jordan High through the Wellness Center. So Ms. Huerta is going to go ahead and play the video now.
You want to take off the mute? Did you share the audio? Take off the mute, maybe?
Where do I take it off?
Go back when you share it. Angie, you want to help out 1 second? Okay. It's on. Overwhelming and stressful at times. Practicing mindfulness can help relieve Panther Quest, strengthening mental health by providing on-the-go tips to improve your emotional well-being. Mindfulness grounding exercise, the 5-4-3-2-1 method by the Social Work Avengers. Hello, Jordan Panther. Welcome to the Panther Quest. School and life can become overwhelming and stressful at times. Practicing mindfulness can help relieve stress, increase focus, and improve emotional well-being. Mindfulness is the practice of purposely focusing your attention on the present moment and accepting it without judgment. Box breathing. Find a comfortable position. Slowly inhale for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly exhale for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 4, 3, 2, 1 seconds. Repeat again. This exercise may be repeated and utilized throughout your day. The 5-4-3-2-1 method. Begin by focusing your attention to the 5 senses. Focus on 5 things you can see. Take a look at your surroundings. What do you see? A plant, a book, or a ruler? Or can you spot 5 objects of the same color? Focus on 4 things you can feel. Grab an item from your backpack. Describe what it feels like. What does the weather feel like? Is it chilly, windy, hot, or humid? What is the texture of your seat? Is it soft, firm, or furry? Feel your hands. Are they cold, warm, or dry? Focus on 3 things you can hear. Do you hear any birds chirping? Is there any music playing? Are there any airplanes passing by? Focus on 2 things you can smell. Can you smell the scent of your lotion? How about the scent of your shampoo? Do you smell what's cooking in the cafeteria? Can you smell the cup of coffee on your teacher's desk? Identify 1 thing you can taste. Can you taste your gum, the morning coffee, or the sandwich you had for lunch? Or can you bring your focus to your favorite dish, snack, or juice? Great job, Jordan Panther. We hope this exercise helped lessen some of your stress, and remember, the Wellness Center is here to support you. We invite you to stop by the Wellness Center to pick up your own zine, an emotional well-being tool. Your zine tool includes how to practice mindfulness, healthy coping skills, positive self-talk, challenging your worries, stress management, increasing motivation. This is a list of contacts in case you are in need of additional support, and please feel free to reach out to the Wellness Center for a referral to a community agency if needed. Panther Quest.
Okay, so then now after we saw this beautiful video, putting it together by the voice of Miss Laura, can we ask you for questions? I'm gonna drop them on the chat. I'm gonna say it out loud, but also put them on the chat. How come I went back to my video? I'm good? Okay, I'm trying to look for the questions. Give me a minute, okay? I'm gonna put them on the chat. Can everybody see that questions? I'm gonna read them aloud. I'm gonna say the first one, and by thumbs up or down, we would like to know your answer. You can either use the emojis over here, thumbs up, or thumbs down in the toolbar. Or if you don't have it, you can also unmute yourself and say yes or no. Are my instructions clear? Yes? Okay, so I'm gonna read the first question. Would you be practicing strategies from the sink to when you find yourself in a stressful situation? And the sink is the pamphlet that we show towards the end of the video. So you have about 30 seconds to answer.
Can you repeat it one more time, please?
Yes. So the first question is, would you be practicing strategies from the sink to when you find yourself in a stressful situation? And the sink is the picture that we show kind of at the last part of the video. So I have 1, 2, 3 responses, 4, 5. I think we are 21 altogether, correct? Alejandra, should I give them more time?
Do you want to put the questions in the chat? Or do you want to show them?
Yes, let me just share.
I think it would be easier if you all could put it in the chat. If you haven't answered yet, if you could put your responses in the chat.
Let's go ahead and show them the zine.
So, okay, I put the questions in the chat.
Okay, so Angelica, will you please show them how to use the zine? So the zine can be printed out. It'll be provided at the Wellness Center. It will also be provided to some of the teachers so that they can give it to students that are struggling in the classroom. So Angelica is going to show you how to, after you print it out, how to fold it and then use it.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you for having us. So I went ahead and printed out the zine. We've provided, just like the video is in Spanish, we also have the zine in English and Spanish. So I went and printed one double-sided. So this is a Spanish version, and then the back side is the English. And so basically you just fold it in half, and then you fold it in half 2 more times. And essentially, when the students get this, they'll have a dotted line in the middle, which we'll cut in order for it to leave like a space like this. And then we fold it, and it'll turn into a little booklet. The students will receive instruction on how to like fold it, but essentially it turns into a little like booklet style. That has just different, we covered different topics like motivation, stress management, self-esteem, mindfulness, and like problem solving strategies and tips. And then in the back, we also have a few numbers that are resources that they commonly use in the Wellness Center. And so it's also translated in Spanish.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask a question one more time. Number 1, would you be practicing strategies from the scene to when you find yourself in a stressful situation? Thank you, Alejandra. Did you capture? Okay.
Yes.
So question number 2. Do you think having coping strategies in the sink are helpful or easier to practice? So question number 3. I'm sorry, would you recommend the video to a friend? And question number 4, would you recommend the sing to a friend? Alejandra, did we capture everybody's opinion?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna pass it to Mariela.
All right, well, I just wanted to share and say thank you for allowing us to be able to present to you all today. We definitely welcome your feedback, and we appreciate your responses, because it definitely gives us an idea as far as like what's something that we can certainly work on to improve, because ultimately the goal is that we definitely want to support the students of Jordan High. We definitely see that they are resilient, that this community thrives, and that is ultimately our goal, to make sure that Jordan students and the community in the 90805 continues to be resilient. So again, thank you, Mr. Mojica, for allowing us to be present, to present today. And we definitely hope that we have other additional opportunities in the future to have more folks to present to. So thank you so much. And if anybody has a question, we definitely welcome that too.
So Mr. Mojica is, I think nobody has any questions. Nadie tiene ninguna pregunta para nosotros.
I guess there are no more questions. All right. Well, thank you all for a great presentation. I like the techniques. I think is very useful for our students. I'm sure that you had successes with the students as well using it. Yeah, it just only works for students, but also works for all of us. There's always moments that we all stressed out, and this will help out a lot. Y sí estoy compartiendo de que igual yo pienso que es de mucho validez este tipo de presentaciones, ya que pues nosotros de repente llegamos a tener también momentos de estar estresados. Entonces no solamente para los estudiantes, aunque ellos han tenido éxito con algunos estudiantes usando estos métodos, y bueno, pues ahí está como recurso para todos los demás.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mojica, for having us.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. So just thank you for that information. As for me in the school, I'm sure that some of you receive a notification about something going on yesterday in the park, and thankfully it was just over there in the park, and it was nothing here. But we still wanted to let you all know, and that's why you received that notification of the situation that happened at the park, and then the police responded rapidly, so then our students will be safe. Also, we are in this week, we are going to have visitors from the Western Association of Colleges and Schools, WASC, and their job is to really come and take a look at what are we doing here at Jordan, and we hopefully to get the accreditation for another 6 years like we have in the past. We are in the review, so we are making sure that we have all the documentation that we need in order to make sure that our students continue to be in this great institution and their diploma is still valid, right? So that's the goal. So we all hoping for the best. We know we're pretty sure that we're doing the good thing, but at the same time, still never breaking. We want to make sure we're 100% here, and it's always tough. It's always tough, but we're doing our best. So that's happening in the next few days, and then also we have other groups, federal program monitoring, which we are one of the schools that are receiving funds from the federal government, and they're also gonna, I don't know why, but they decided to come also this year, and we're one of the schools that are looking at. So it's a little that I'll be using the zines that we just got shared a lot these 2 weeks. Okay, just so you know, I'll use those. Let me see that in Spanish. Algunos de ustedes recibieron un mensaje el día de ayer de un incidente que hubo en el parque. Gracias a Dios se mantuvo alejado de la escuela, se sucedió en el parque y ya se quedó. Las fuerzas de policía estuvieron ahí a tiempo y mantuvimos a nuestros jóvenes seguros, o no pasó un incidente a mayores ni nada. Pero es nuestra responsabilidad hacerles saber qué está pasando, aunque sea alrededor de la escuela, ¿verdad? Lo siguiente es de que también estas 2 semanas tenemos, bueno, estamos un poquito presionados porque vamos a tener a una organización que se llama WASC, la Asociación de Acreditación de Escuelas y Colegios del Oeste, y ellos van a venir a revisar qué estamos haciendo, si lo estamos haciendo bien, todo. Estamos seguros de lo que estamos haciendo, estamos muy confiados de que nos van a dar otros 6 años de acreditación como lo hemos hecho en el pasado, pero de todos modos nos ponemos un poquito nerviosos, ¿no? Eso no pasa de moda. El ponernos nervioso porque pues obviamente nos van a revisar nuestro trabajo como escuela, y bueno, queremos que el diploma de que vayan a recibir sus hijos, bueno, siga siendo válido, ¿no? Y y para ponerle un poquito la cereza en el pastel es de que también somos una escuela que recibimos fondos federales para ayudar a los jóvenes de bajos recursos. Entonces somos recipientes de algunos fondos federales y los van a venir también a revisarnos que estemos dando bueno, que todo esté bien y fino. Entonces, por eso es que también pues le añade un poquito al estrés y ahora ya que tengo la revistita esa para herramientas de cómo lidiar con el estrés y, y voy a tenerla y me van a ver ahí todo el tiempo con la revistita yo también aquí. Entonces, bueno, pues básicamente es todo, a menos que tengan preguntas para mí. Basically, that's everything, unless you have any questions for me.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, well, then thank you all for coming today. And well, we'll do this again, more information next month in our JPAC again here. You're welcome to come. Thank you. Gracias a todos por venir esta noche y bueno, lo hacemos otra vez el año que viene, desde el mes que viene a esta hora igual, al mismo tiempo, ¿ok? Para más información. Gracias, que tengan buenas noches.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Thank you.
Thank you.